What's going on, you guys? Welcome you guys to the channel. It's your boy Big Dog back with another one take review. I know it look like I'm about to make an apology video, but that's not what this is. This is a review of Sweet Tooth Season 2. I have been so excited, and I have been waiting for this show to come back for so long. I don't even remember when Season 1 came out. I think Season 1 came out in literally 2020. But it is 2023. What took y'all so long to deliver us this Season 2? All right? Because you know the kids getting old. Y'all know kids in Hollywood be grown after about 3 years, you hear me? So I don't even know how much more time we got left. Go ahead, green light Season 3, you hear me? And let that be the end of it. I can deal with that. You don't have to keep going, you feel me? Just give me 3 seasons and you be out your way, you hear me? Because I had a time with this one. Some people were telling me they weren't really enjoying it, so I was just like, all right, don't give a damn what they talking about no way, you feel me? We know where we left off. Abbot came through with his army, took over the preserve, captured all the kids, you know what I'm saying, all the hybrids, whatnot, you hear me? Big man got blicked, you hear me? So Amy, the woman who used to be able to preserve, got him, trying to heal him up, go back and get the kids. Bear off still at the crib, you know what I'm saying? She was on the phone with Birdie, trying to see what's going on, where the hell Birdie at. I thought we were going to get Birdie this season. We didn't get Birdie this season. We just have to learn some more stuff about Birdie. But goddamn, I'm ready for that reunion of her and Sweet Tooth. But another reunion I was waiting throughout this whole entire damn season was damn Big Man and Gus. Because let me tell y'all something. The first one, it just, I don't know, it just gave me such a joy. And Gus is just, I don't know, man, just such a sweet kid and innocent, you know what I'm saying? That wasn't this season. All right, don't get me wrong, Gus is still that same person, but this season, and I'm sorry, people, this will contain spoilers. I just can't do a TV show review without getting into spoilers. I just don't think it's possible for me to do. You hear me? But like this one, it's just so, for so long, it's just dreadful and sad. Because you trying to see Big Man shake back, him still fighting off his demons. He's with Amy missing her kids. I'm ready for Bear to see Wendy and then reunite with her sister. But it's just so many obstacles just constantly in the way. The way they're treating the kids, the way the kids were turning on Gus at times. It's just like, damn. Then we find out Roy out of there. Dr. Singh, a whole ass dick, you hear him? He over there trying to, I get that he's trying to save his wife and whatnot, but I just don't even feel like his wife was approving of the stuff he was doing, especially when she found out. And one of the moments that really got me when he just kept yelling at Gus, when he was trying to get Gus to remember stuff about his dad, because it's like, about Pubba, it's just like, no, he was not a scientist, dude. He's telling you everything that he knows. I'm just constantly getting pissed off. I was getting pissed off at the kids because, dog, I'm emotionally connected to the character of Gus, bro. I don't want anything bad to happen to little dude, man. Like, dude, he's just a kind. He's naive, of course, but like, you just don't want to see anything negative happen to him. And just throughout, I don't know, maybe the first 5, 6 episodes, that's all he's getting. He had little glimmers of hope, and then after he shot down, they cut one of his horns off. I'm just like, man, I'm sick of this. I hate Abbott. This is not Abbott Elementary, because they do not care about kids on this. That Abbott did not care about these kids. It's just, man, the whole time I'm watching, I'm like, when? And don't get me wrong, it did felt kind of, I don't want to say stagnant, but they were captured for a while. Okay, I think they were staying captured like even past the halfway mark of the season. So I know a lot of people was like, well, I'm ready for things to get going, but once they do, once that build up, you're building up to them inevitably escaping and reuniting with like the loved ones. And you know, you finally got there. It was satisfying. And I do think it was worth it. You feel me? So, you know what I'm saying? It's just that weight but there was still a lot of story to be told during that time, especially with like seeing and Birdie, and seeing Bear and her meeting the guy. I do still think that dude's gonna come back into the story. The guy who wanted to join The Last Man. I just don't think he's gonna forgive Birdie. A lot of people died. They did have a whole war between like the animal people and Abbott's men that we didn't see. I kind of wish we got to see that. We just saw kind of like the aftermath, bow and arrows in people, bullets and others. You know what I'm saying? I kind of wish they wouldn't. I went away from that. But like so many things just really made me happy. Like Big Man was dead struck on getting Gus back. Like no matter what, and he was frustrated throughout a lot of this because like him and Amy just weren't seeing eye to eye, and like they had their own methods of doing things. But when you see Amy embrace with Wendy, it's super satisfying. When you see Big Man and Gus finally embrace, he's just like, all right, just get out of here, kid. He's like, no, I'm not leaving without my friends. And like, they'll be all right. He said, I'm not leaving without my friends, and neither are you. And it's just like you trying to see, even though it hasn't been a long period of time from like season 1 to season 2, it's just you still see the maturity that Gus has gone through in this amount of time. You know what I'm saying? He's had to step up at times and be a leader with these kids. So yeah, man, I don't know. It just I get such a joy of watching this, and I love how it ended. I love how it ended. And that was one. I'm in my homeboy career right now. You hear me? So him, they was in the room or whatever, and this is the scene that happened at the end where Abbott, shows up to Yellowstone, and this is after he got ran over by like the ox, the bills, the buffalo, whatever. After he got marched on by them, and when he shot Gus in the back. Yo, I yelled so loud because I was caught off guard. I yelled so loud. I was like, what the hell? And then everybody was sitting around the grave, and it didn't hit me immediately. But I'm thinking like, oh, this is the last season. They just killed Gus. I was like legit. I started to water. I'm like, I didn't know he did. But then I started looking. I'm like, oh, I don't see Amy. Amy's gone. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, Gus probably in the house recovering, and now he has to go to Alaska. There's a new journey with Wendy and Bear. And Bear finally tells us, like, I'm your sister. I'm happy that they gonna have that moment with them too. She probably learns some more about their parents and whatnot, if Wendy's allowed. I mean, Evie can remember that. I know she does remember stuff, but I don't know how much she remembers about her parents. And then you have Big Man and you have Gus. So them on the journey to Alaska to try to save Birdie because Gus got like a vision. I guess whatever that being is in Alaska that that started this whole thing. That kind of like called out to Gus, like, hey, yeah, your mom needs you. So yeah, man, I love season 2. Like I said, it started off kind of slow, and it started off with a different tone that I wasn't necessarily comfortable with because of how my favorite character was being treated. But overall, like, it served a purpose. And getting us, it's making more moments and people reuniting more satisfying and like the inevitable conclusion. I even enjoy like the storyline between Abbott and his brother. You know what I'm saying? I love all the kids. Okay, now because halfway through the season, I damn near wanted them to start getting dissected too. But that was messed up though. Saying wild for that. That bothered me. Just like, yo, I won't help. Guess what? I'm not gonna help you anymore if you hurt Peter. She's like, I promise you. And then next thing we know, see what's like brains. I'm like, hold, bro. You know what I'm saying? I really don't care for saying no more. I know the narrator talking about those two gonna change the world. Fuck saying no, somebody else, get somebody else, because I just can't forgive him for what I saw him do to those two kids. You know what I'm saying? Roy. And bro, when they got to describing Roy and what he liked soccer, I'm just like, damn, man, it really humanized these characters that are already part human anyway. You know what I'm saying? So we know these people have, these people have feelings and you know what I'm saying, so on and so forth. We really got to really see it when we got to talk about that. So yeah, man, bro, I know I'm probably missing over some stuff. That just comes with me just cutting on the camera and just started talking. But yeah, man, I thought this season was great. I didn't really look at the reviews. I don't know what everybody else is saying about it right now. I've only had like 2 people comment like, I don't know how this season, they weren't necessarily feeling the season thus far. I don't know how far they were talking about. But yeah, that's literally the only interaction I've had anybody talking about this. So this is me putting out my thoughts before I hear about anybody else's. So, but yeah, man, I thought this season was great as well. And I just, man, fingers crossed that Netflix green lights for season 3. Obviously, at this point, it could end because you just got the woman who ended up killing out of the 3. I guess I'm gonna say the 3 families, but like she killed out the other 2 and she's gonna team with Abbot and take out their resources. But now it's just her, and she's feeding, I'm assuming, some kids, some more hybrids that she's gonna use against the other hybrids and well, Gus, Winded, Bear, and Big Man. You know what I'm saying? Now it seems like she has some power and influence as well. So that's gonna complicate things. And I just don't want the show to end without seeing Birdie reunite with Gus, bro. It'll be criminal. For that to happen. And obviously, you know, shows get canceled all the time, especially on Netflix. I think it'd be a crime to not at least give it one more season to have that moment. I think fans are really looking forward to seeing that happen, and especially when we disinvested in these characters. But like I said, they're getting older. If they want to do just at least one more season where we can wrap things up before these kids turn 30 in 2 years. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm hoping for. But yeah, I love this season just like I love the first one. Sweet Tooth is forever one of my favorite characters already. And I love this show. So yeah, you guys let me know what y'all thought about season 2 of Sweet Tooth down in the comments. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching the video. Hope you guys staying safe. I'll catch up with y'all later. I forgot my outro.